to be able to recognize and thank Clarissa for her 12 years of service to the BREAD organization. And that's really 12 years of service to all of you, because BREAD, Yolanda and I started our justice efforts with a prior BREAD organizer named Tiffany Dees. And that was in February of 2012. A few months later, Clarissa started in July. Throughout our time with Clarissa, she has been building relationships with us so that we team leaders could learn to build relationships with others. Why? To build the power to do justice in Columbus, like God calls us to do in the Jewish scriptures, in the Christian scriptures, and in the Muslim scriptures. Our justice team learned how to accomplish one-to-ones. You heard about those earlier today. We learned the self-interest of the members of our congregation. We learned how to conduct house meetings and network meetings, and something we call the final blitz. We learned to follow up with network members and to pray for them and to keep them informed. We learned how to track progress for people becoming NATs, great network members all the time. Clarissa spent time with Yolanda and myself in our home, at our church building, in restaurants, on the phone, on text messages, on Zoom. And sometimes I thought Yolanda was going to wear Clarissa out. Clarissa's goal was always to build the power to do justice in Columbus and Franklin County. Now, Clarissa will tell you that she feels that she was not as effective as she would have liked to have been. We will tell you that the proof is in the pudding. Amen. Now, here's some of that pudding. Clarissa worked with her congregations to bring nearly 1,000 people to the Nehemiah Action for 6 years straight prior to the pandemic. I think that deserves some applause. Clarissa was the one who worked with our campaign for juvenile justice that brought restorative practices to our courts and won the initial commitments toward exploring restorative practices in Columbus City schools. She worked with the BREAD Discrimination Against Immigrants Committee to change the Franklin County judicial system for hundreds of immigrant residents. This saved lives and taxpayer dollars. Among her many accomplishments, Clarissa worked with the BREAD Families First and Housing Now Committee to win affordable housing for over 2,000 families in the last few years. We can be proud of that, and proud that because of our push, the Franklin County Commissioners invested over $70 million in affordable housing. As we bring Clarissa forward, I want to tell you that outside of normal duties, Clarissa often helped members of our congregation, specifically senior citizens who needed transportation. I think at least one of them standing here. She even brought a senior citizen to my daughter's wedding for us. Clarissa, you have been an absolute joy to work with. You are fun and funny and very talented. You always have a story to tell or a funny phrase to share to crack us up. It is with warm gratitude that we recognize your 12 years of relentless service, unwavering support, and tremendous guidance in the fight for justice in Columbus and Central Ohio. Our prayers are with you in your future endeavors. We love you and we will miss you. BREAD